Welcome to Steve Sparkle's Corner. Today we're going to talk about a cantaloupe. Look at the end of the cantaloupe, okay? There's two ends. This end, let's look at this end. This end, you can tell, this is where the stem got cut off. And if it's in like this, you know it's good. If the stem is still connected to it and it's out, that means it's ripened too much and inside could be bad. Okay? You also check the color around it for goodness. Okay, now let me show you how to cut a cantaloupe. This is your length. Okay, you want to make sure a cantaloupe is round and smell it. Don't hit on your cantaloupe, but you smell it. That's how you can tell it's good, is if it smells sweetness in it. If the smell is not sweet, if it doesn't smell right, if it makes your nose go ew, then you know it's bad inside, so you don't get it. So don't be afraid to smell it before you purchase it, and that smells good. Okay, we're gonna cut it. See, we have two stems. Here's the other end. See, that's perfectly a little bit of flat and round on it, so it's good. Okay, cantaloupe also has like invisible lines. There's several ways you can cut a cantaloupe. You can cut it into chunks, you can cut it into wedges, and you can cut it into little melon balls. Okay, so see, there's a ridge right here where it's lighter, so we're going to cut it down. It cuts so easy. Okay, but before you do anything, cut it down the middle. Do you see this? There's green around the edge. It shows it's good. And there's always the spot that's the thickest where there's not a green, but you want to look for green, and there's always going to be seeds in the melons. You do not eat melon seeds, okay?
They'll grow in your stomach.
Alright? You only eat the outside, so you want to take, before you do any cutting on it, the next step to do a cantaloupe is to get out all the seeds and put them right in the garbage. The seeds are not edible to people, but there's so much goodness in a cantaloupe, which is part of the melon family. We talked about a watermelon before, check out that video. And now, this is what's called a cantaloupe. And thanks to, I believe Aiden, I believe he picked out this melon, and he picked out a good one. It's nice and juicy. Hey, you've got to share that. Okay? And you get out all the seeds. Alright, let me show you the different ways, all the different ways of cutting a melon. Okay. You see the way I showed you? We have, look at this. We have two almost identical in size halves. Alright. Let me show you how to do each little one. Baby. Smile.
Hey, how's it going, guys? This is a melon. Alright, cantaloupe. Not an antelope that you eat, and this is in the melon family. They're really juicy and round and circular. And on the outside, they look weird. I like to check out my melons.
What is that cookie maker?
Cookie maker.
You know that little thing we used to make cookies? It's like a miniature ice cream thing. Let me find, see if you can find it. Okay, well, Chris is kind enough to try to find a little cookie maker, which we're going to make melon balls out of. We're going to use this tab.
Melon ball!
And I'm going to show you.
I was right here the whole time.
Oh, there it is. Okay, we'll start with the melon balls. Okay, okay, if you ever made a fruit salad, little cantaloupes is really easy and great to make melon balls. You want to have a little device like this. This little baby is perfect for making cookies too. Okay, and plus you can squeeze it out like that. Okay, melons are really compatible. This is how you make you go to a restaurant and you think, how did they make those melon balls? How did they make those little balls? Well, they got a little device like this that does it. And melons are great for making little melon balls. So you can just go anywhere in there, push down into it.
We're gonna find treasure.
Dig it up like this, and we need a container to put it in. And thus,
I'll be happy to be able to see.
See this? Thus, we have a melon ball. See?
I should eat that one.
See? A little melon ball, and you would just trim off the edge. Go ahead and eat it if you like. Okay, this cantaloupe is really juicy. Okay, let's do it again. All right? A little melon ball. And then to make it film, all you just trim off the little bit of the edge. Thus you have a little melon ball. That's how easy it is to make a melon ball. You think in these fancy restaurants, oh, it's so hard. You use this device to make any of your ball. Watermelon, cantaloupes, whatever in the melon family, and that's how you can make a fancy fruit cup at home and impress your friends. And they'll think, oh, you worked 10 hours on it and sweated over it. This is our little secret.
So I was starting to do take vanilla ice cream, put Cool Whip on top, and put one of these on there. Yeah, it's gonna be really
And
good.
since Chris had one, I think I'll cheat and have one as well. Huh? I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
This show is brought to you by White Chunk Chicken Breast with red meat.
You can't prove anything. Okay.
Yeah,
Now, let's start on this other half. Now we're going to show you how to make melon boats, okay?
melon boats.
Okay. First you turn it upside down like this. See, you've got the marks already prepaid on your melon, okay?
Looks good.
Okay. See?
It's
A little
piece.
boat.
Just think about it.
You can leave the rind on there and decorate it, put that on a plate and decorate it very pretty. Or if you don't want to, you can trim it by turning it over and just getting off your edge. Now when you go to fancy restaurants, they'll have them on there with and without the trim. You see? That on your plate with a little bit of sauce, Cool Whip on it, a little bit of maybe some strawberry sauce, chocolate sauce.
Pistachio.
Chop it, pistachio, whatever, and then just bite away and oh, it's so good. That's how they do it. That's all the time it takes and they're charging you like a fortune. Okay.
Because this thing's being juiced.
I'm showing you just to impress your friends. Use the lines already grown on your melon to chop, okay? See? And there's another part of a boat. You put a plate under there, put some Cool Whip on the middle, or if you trim off the edge, get a spoon. Oh, that's some good eating.
It's the SS Ryu.
Yep. Okay, but we're gonna trim the sides off. Melon, a cantaloupe, which is in the melon family, is so easy to work with. And you just toss off the edges. Now, to do what's called melon chunks. You ever been to a restaurant and you say, oh, you know, you think, oh, these people spend so much time to make it look faster. The faster tip is putting a dollop on Cool Whip can make anything look fancy.
That's
okay. And then we just simply chop it. Cantaloupe, which is in the melon family, is nothing to be afraid of.
Unless you have cantalouphobia, then.
It's really easy to cut, and you can keep it in the refrigerator and have, you know, little snacks of it just to munch up and eat, and it's so healthy. As he's making a bowl of little melon balls, and there you have it. We have melon balls, we have chunk, and we even have a little boat. Put a little dollop of Cool Whip in the middle, some little strawberry sauce over it, or raspberry sauce with a dollop of Cool Whip. You've got a fancy dessert that will impress your friends. Or making a melon ball, they'll think, oh, you're really talented, and impress your friends. So there you have it. Cantaloupes, many different facets, from chunks to wedges to melon balls. And anyway, you have it. It is good eating.
But you make cantaloupe ice cream.
There you have it.
I'm gonna call Pepperidge Farm.
And how did you like it? How do you like our little cantaloupe?
I love cantaloupe.
Okay. There you have it. Thank you for viewing. Feel free to subscribe, and the fun never ends in the world of smart. And is this cantaloupe Christian approved?
Yep.
It gets 2 thumbs up. He picked it out, and he picked out a good one.
And there's juice.
And we're enjoying it.
Step away from the Cantaloupe Mountain.
Thank you for watching. The fun never ends in the world of snot. Bye, everybody. Feel free to subscribe. Love, hugging kisses from our kitchen to yours.
Don't
Bye, everybody.